Hi, welcome. This video is a short video where I want to share some tips to support your digestive system. These are ideas that you can incorporate into your normal routine straight away. They're based on Ayurvedic advice. And in Ayurveda, our digestion is the key to our health. So we are really interested in how we digest our food. Not just our food, but our emotions and sense impressions too. But today, the ideas I want to share is 5 tips on how to help your digestion so you feel happier, healthier, your digestion actually improves, and you have your nutrients from your food and eliminate what is no longer needed. The first idea in Ayurveda is that there's no drinking when you're eating. You can sip a bit of hot water or maybe a herbal tea, but the idea is that our digestion is like a furnace, it's a fire. So we want the fire to be just right, so when we put our food onto the fire, it will just digest and transform. If we have a lot of water, a lot of tea, a lot of any other beverage just before or during our meal, that will dim the fire, so we cannot digest the food properly and we won't get the nutrients. So number 1 tip, don't drink while eating. Obviously you need to stay hydrated, so drink throughout the day, sip some warm water, herbal teas. And if you enjoy a glass of wine for your meal, enjoy a glass of wine. But again, just little sips through the meal and enjoy the taste of it. The second tip is keep everything simple. If we go back to the idea that our stomach contains this fire that has to digest everything that comes into it, transform it to nutrients or to help the elimination. Simple foods are easier to digest. Ayurveda promotes very simple food like khichdi. Khichdi is cooked rice, basmati rice and moong dal. And it's a complete protein, it's very simple, it's cooked. And you can add different herbs to it for the taste and to help the digestive system as well. You can even start to add in other vegetables to it too, to make it more tasty and to get more nutrients. But khichdi, soup, casseroles are simple foods that are already cooking. So when we put it into our stomach doesn't need to start from the beginning by starting to heat up the food. So have simple foods that are warm or cooked, that supports our digestive system. It doesn't need to work too hard, and the fire is just perfect. The other thing is, if you then have something really simple, like a soup or rice, something that's easy for our fire to digest and transform. If you then add something completely different, something that's a bit heavier, like cheese or eggs, or heavy meats, it creates an imbalance. Suddenly you have something that's very quick to digest, and then you have something that takes much longer, and the fire to digest cheese or meat might have to be a bit stronger. Or even if you add salad, cold salads, wonderful in the summer when the sun is shining, it's already warming up. But in our digestive system, or our acne, our digestive fire, needs to heat up a cold salad for us to digest it. It's a little bit more challenging for our bodies. Salads, again, are great for nutrients. They contain a lot of vitamins and minerals. But in Ayurveda, we recommend eating salads in the middle of the day and probably when the sun is shining, unless you have an amazing digestive system and it's easy for you to digest. Having cold foods and warm foods together, again, our digestive fire gets confused. We need to really ignite the fire to digest the cold, heavy foods. But then what happens with the lighter foods? When we talk about salads are obviously nice and cool in nature. And fruits, same thing. Fruits are easy to digest. It goes very quick. So generally with fruits or fruit salads, we enjoy that on its own. If we have something like fruits that are super quick to digest, and we have it with yogurt or with a dairy product where we need a bit more fire to transform it, it creates an imbalance in our digestive system. In Ayurveda, we could call that it moves into ama or toxins. Or toxins is a way to describe something that is difficult to digest, something sludgy that just kind of stays in the system. It's not eliminated, but it's not nutrients. So first tip, don't drink a whole lot of water or other beverage while you eat. Second tip, keep it simple. Warm foods like soups, porridge for breakfast, casseroles, excellent. If you want a salad, enjoy it in the summer or when the sun is shining in the middle of the day. So how much should you eat? Everyone is different. And in Ayurveda, we recognize that everyone is different. We all need different nutrients. We all need different amounts. Some of us enjoy the cooler foods, some of us better with warm and spicy foods. But the amount we eat is a measurement for our body constitution. There's a measurement called Anjali. It's our handful. So we cup our hands, and what could be in our hands as a meal? That's our meal. So the ideal amount of food for most of us would be 1 Anjali or the handful, 2 palms together as a bowl or a cup. So you might think, oh, that's too little. And maybe it is for you. You might have a very active job. You might move around a lot. You might do a lot of exercise or expend a lot of energy. Then you probably need a little bit more than that. So the most important thing in Ayurveda is to listen to our own body. You listen to your digestive fire. You check in. Am I actually hungry? Maybe not so hungry. And then you eat a bit less. Maybe your digestive fire going, I've been working a lot today. I need a lot of food. So I'm going to have a bigger meal. So not drinking water. Cook simple foods that are warm and easy to digest for your digestive fire. The amount of food is probably 1 Anjali or 2 cupped hands. To help our digestive system, we can embrace herbs that helps our digestive system to digest our food, or maybe also help the elimination of food, or the elimination of those things that we found difficult to digest. Certain things, for most of us, is a little bit more challenging. But we can add in herbs that support our digestive system. My favorite herb is ginger. I love ginger with everything. Fresh ginger. I have it as a tea. I put a little bit of ginger in some hot water and I sip it through the day or in the morning, and it helps my digestive system. Fennel is another one, excellent. And also things that you can actually add into your food. So adding fresh ginger, fennel, coriander, cumin is an excellent herb, often used in Ayurveda to help our digestive fire. Coriander, another wonderful herb, both the fresh one and the seeds. So you choose the herbs that you feel attracted to, that taste good in your food. Some of these herbs are digestives. So they actually help to digest the food. They ignite our digestive fire, our Agni. But they also have the added benefit that not only do they help our digestive system, but they can also help to eliminate and digest what we in Ayurveda would call ama, the undigested material. So things that our bodies might find it a bit more challenging on its own to let go of and eliminate. So explore different herbs, add them to your food, add them to your herbal teas, adding the fresh or the dried herbs. It's an easy herbal tea. Obviously there are herbal teas on the market that are excellent, nice mixtures, and you can enjoy that to support your digestion. A good digestion, less armor or less accumulated sluggish foods or sluggishness in our system. We feel lighter, brighter, not just in our physical body, but also mentally. So one tip would be, if you really enjoy pizza or you enjoy cheese and you find it difficult to not eat that, then add a little bit of pepper. Pepper is really warming. It's very good for our digestion. Maybe that can help to digest your cheese. So that was number 4. I want to give you one more tip to support your digestion. And it's being quiet. We don't just digest the food we eat, the beverages we drink. We digest everything we see, we read, we look at, we listen to. So if we eat our food, what is supposed to be our nutrients, and at the same time we watch the news, which can be very upsetting, very sad, it might invoke anger. You take that in at the same time as your nutritious meal. You have to digest that too. What kind of nutrients will that give you? If you read your emails, you work at the same time as you eat. Your digestifier doesn't only have to concentrate on your food. Your digestive system also have to concentrate on digesting and thinking about what you have to do with the email you want to respond to, the newspaper you read, your Facebook messages, whatever it might be that you like to do while you're eating. Concentrating on one thing. Our body, our mind, our digestive fire, only concentrating on eating, much easier for it to digest. We still have to do the other things, but concentrate on one thing at a time. So next time you have your meal, you can listen to some nice, relaxing music. You can have an inspiring conversation with good friends, but keep it to something that's actually nourishing and nurturing you, rather than work emails, social media, or even eating on the go. If you eat on the train, or you eat in your car, or while you're walking, our body has to concentrate on so many different things that our digestive system cannot give 100% to the nutrients it's supposed to take in from your meal. So these 5 tips are actually really simple and probably something your grandmother would give you as advice, but they actually work. In Ayurveda, these are some of the tips I will give my private clients, and they work. People who have digestive system, it balances out. People who have weight issues even, it starts to balance out just with these 5 tips. So number 1, if you drink during your meal, sip some warm water, easy to digest, maybe even that cumin tea. Have some simple foods, warm foods that are already being digested. So when it enters your stomach, your digestive fire, easy for your digestive system to deal with, to get all the nutrients. The measurement of your food, 1 Anjali. Eat it, sit quietly, and are you more hungry? Then enjoy some more food. Less hungry? Don't overeat, don't dim the fire. We have to put just the right amount on our digestive fire. Enjoy herbs that stimulate your digestion. Cumin, coriander, ginger, especially fresh ginger is a great herb to use. Fennel is another one. But taste and notice, how does it feel when you use these herbs in your food? Does that help your digestive system? And finally, enjoy your meal and enjoy it. So concentrating simply on eating, tasting, smelling, looking at your food. So all your senses are concentrated on the nutrients that you enjoy from your meal. So I hope these 5 tips will help your digestive system, help you to detox, help you to rejuvenate. If you have this experience or any other experience from changing your diet, do let me know in the comment box on Facebook. Share the video with your friends. Maybe they can be inspired too to make little changes to support their health and well-being. In our next video, we will go from the food to our bodies. We'll practice a little bit of movement that everyone can enjoy. So stay tuned and enjoy the next video as well. Thank you for watching.